Welcome to US Coins Hub, where history meets hidden value. Today, we uncover a rare piece of American heritage, a coin that tells a story, holds mystery, and could be worth far more than its face value. So slow down, listen closely, and step into the timeless world of rare and valuable US coins. Let's dive into today's video. Top 1. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of a coin that many people have seen, but very few truly understand. It's small, it's common at first glance, but under the right conditions, it can become a collector's dream. We're talking about the 1969 Jefferson nickel, a coin that carries hidden potential and a story waiting to be discovered. Let's rewind to the late 1960s in the United States, a time of cultural change and economic movement. During this period, the Jefferson nickel was being produced in large numbers for everyday use. Because of this, most people assume that a 1969 nickel is nothing special. But collectors know better, because within those millions of coins, a few rare examples stand out in extraordinary ways. That on the obverse side, the coin features the timeless portrait of Thomas Jefferson. This design has remained a symbol of American heritage for decades. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the detailed image of Monticello. While this design is familiar, the true value lies in how well these details are preserved. One of the most important features that collectors look for is the full steps detail on Monticello. If you carefully examine the steps at the base, you'll notice that most coins have blurred or incomplete lines due to weak strikes or years of circulation. However, a rare few display all the steps clearly and sharply defined. These full steps nickels are highly prized because they represent exceptional minting quality, something that was difficult to achieve consistently during mass production. But what really captures the attention of serious collectors are mint errors. These are the unexpected mistakes that happen during the minting process, and they can turn an ordinary coin into something truly unique. Some 1969 nickels have been found with doubled dies, where parts of the design appear slightly duplicated, creating a noticeable visual effect. Others may show off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or die cracks that form unusual lines across the surface. There are even subtle variations in strike quality and surface texture that only trained eyes can detect. These small differences can dramatically increase a coin's desirability. Each error tells a story of how the coin was made, making it one of a kind and highly collectible. Condition is another powerful factor that determines value. Most 1969 nickels have spent years in circulation, picking up scratches, fading, and wear. But a coin that has been preserved in near-perfect condition, with its original luster and crisp details intact, is incredibly rare. High-grade coins are the ones that stand out in collections and auctions, attracting serious attention from collectors around the world. Imagine the excitement of finding such a coin in your own collection, an old jar, or even in your daily change. That's the thrill of coin collecting, the possibility that something small and overlooked could hold incredible value. It's not just about money, but about discovery, history, and the unique journey of each coin. The 1969 Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how rarity can hide in plain sight. While millions were produced, only a tiny fraction possessed the qualities that collectors truly seek. Those rare combinations of perfect condition, sharp full steps, and unusual mint errors are what transform this simple coin into something extraordinary. Next time you come across a 1969 nickel, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. Study the details carefully. Because you never know, you might be holding a hidden treasure right in your hand. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. In extremely rare cases, with flawless full steps, exceptional preservation, and remarkable mint errors, a 1969 Jefferson nickel has been known to reach an astonishing value of $89,000. Top 2. We're uncovering the story of a coin that quietly sits in collections, drawers, and pockets, but holds a level of mystery that many people never notice. It may look simple, it may feel ordinary, but the 1980 Jefferson nickel has a hidden side that can truly surprise you. Let's take a step back to 1980 in the United States, a time when millions of coins were being produced to keep everyday transactions moving smoothly. Among them was the Jefferson nickel, struck in huge quantities and widely circulated. Because of this, most people assume the 1980 nickel is common and not worth a second glance. But as every serious collector knows, Rarity is not always about how many were made. It's about how many survived in exceptional condition. The obverse of the coin features the familiar and historic portrait of Thomas Jefferson, a figure whose legacy is deeply rooted in American history. Turn the coin over, and you'll see the elegant structure of Monticello. While this design has remained consistent for decades, what truly matters is how well those details appear on each individual coin. Collectors pay very close attention to something known as full steps. At the base of Monticello, there are a series of steps that are often weakly struck or worn down over time. On most coins, these steps are incomplete or blurred. But on rare occasions, a coin will display all the steps clearly and sharply separated. These full steps nickels are highly prized because they represent near-perfect minting quality, something incredibly difficult to achieve during mass production. Now let's move into the world of mint errors, where things become even more exciting. During the minting process, small mistakes can occur, and these mistakes can turn an ordinary coin into a rare collectible. Some 1980 nickels have been found with doubled dies, where parts of the design appear duplicated, creating a unique visual effect. Others may show off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned, or die cracks that form unusual patterns across the coin. There are also rare planchet errors, where the metal blank itself had imperfections before the coin was struck. These unusual features make each coin unique, and collectors are always searching for these one-of-a-kind pieces. The rarer the error and the better the condition, the more valuable the coin becomes. Condition plays a major role in determining value. Most 1980 nickels have spent years in circulation, collecting scratches, fading, and wear. But a coin that has been preserved in near-perfect condition, with its original shine and sharp details intact, is incredibly rare. High-grade coins stand out immediately and are highly sought after by collectors. Imagine going through an old coin jar or a forgotten collection and spotting a nickel that looks just a little different, brighter, sharper, more detailed. That moment of discovery is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. It's the idea that something so small and overlooked could hold incredible value. The 1980 Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of hidden potential. While millions were produced, only a tiny fraction have the qualities that collectors truly desire. Those rare combinations of flawless condition, strong full steps, and unique mint errors are what transform this simple coin into something extraordinary. So the next time you come across a 1980 nickel, don't just spend it without a thought. Take a closer look. Examine every detail carefully, because sometimes the most valuable treasures are hiding right in front of you. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, in extremely rare cases, with perfect full steps, outstanding preservation, and remarkable mint errors, a 1980 Jefferson nickel has been known to reach an incredible value of $86,000. Top 3. We're uncovering the hidden story behind a coin that many people overlook every single day. It may seem small, it may seem ordinary, but the 1986 Jefferson nickel carries a level of mystery and potential that can truly surprise you if you know what to look for. Let's travel back to the mid-1980s in the United States, a time when the economy was active and the demand for coinage was high. The Jefferson nickel from 1986 was produced in large numbers, making it very common in circulation. Because of this, most people assume it holds little to no extra value. But experienced collectors know that within those millions of coins, a few rare pieces stand out. And those are the ones worth paying attention to. On the front of the coin, you'll find the familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson, a symbol of American history that has been featured on the nickel for decades. Turn the coin over, and you'll see the detailed image of Monticello. While the design itself is not rare, the quality of how it appears on each coin is where the real story begins. Collectors are especially interested in a feature known as full steps. If you examine the steps at the base of Monticello, you'll notice that most coins have weak or partially visible lines due to heavy circulation or less precise strikes during minting. However, in rare cases, a coin will display all the steps clearly and sharply separated. These full steps nickels are highly sought after because they represent exceptional minting quality, something that is difficult to achieve consistently. Now let's talk about mint errors, the true treasures in the world of coin collecting. During the minting process, small mistakes can occur, and these mistakes can transform a simple coin into something unique and valuable. Some 1986 nickels have been discovered with doubled dies, where the design appears slightly duplicated. Others may show off-center strikes, die cracks, or even clipped edges that make them stand out immediately. There are also rare planchet errors, where the metal blank used to create the coin had imperfections before it was struck. These unusual features create one-of-a-kind coins that collectors love to hunt for. Each error tells a story of how the coin was made, and no two are exactly alike. Condition plays a major role in determining the value of any coin. Most 1986 nickels have been used in everyday transactions, leading to scratches, dullness, and worn details. But a coin that has been preserved in near-perfect condition, with its original luster and crisp design intact, is incredibly rare. High-grade coins are the ones that attract serious attention from collectors. Imagine going through your old coins and finding one that looks just a little different, brighter, sharper, or with unusual details. That moment of discovery is what makes coin collecting so exciting. It's the possibility that something small and seemingly ordinary could hold incredible value. The 1986 Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of hidden rarity. While millions were produced, only a tiny number have the qualities that collectors truly seek. Those rare combinations of flawless condition, strong full steps, and unique mint errors are what turn this everyday coin into a collector's dream. So next time you come across a 1986 nickel, don't ignore it. Take a closer look. Examine the details carefully, because you never know. You might be holding something truly special. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for. In extremely rare cases, with perfect full steps, exceptional preservation, and remarkable mint errors, a 1986 Jefferson nickel has been known to reach an astonishing value of $82,000. We're diving into the story of a coin that quietly exists in everyday life, yet holds a level of intrigue that many people never realize. It's small, it's common, and it's often ignored. But the 1989 Jefferson nickel can be far more exciting than it first appears. Picture the late 1980s in the United States, a time when coins were being produced in massive numbers to support a busy economy. Among them was the Jefferson nickel from 1989. Because so many were minted, it's still easy to find one today. But hidden within those millions are a few rare examples that stand out in ways that truly capture the attention of collectors. That on the front of the coin, you'll see the familiar face of Thomas Jefferson, a figure whose legacy continues to shape American history. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the detailed image of Monticello. While the design may look the same on every coin, the quality of the strike and the condition can vary dramatically. And that's where the real value begins. One of the most important features collectors search for is the full steps detail on Monticello. These steps, located at the base of the building, are often weak or worn on most coins. But on rare occasions, a coin will display all the steps clearly and sharply defined. These full steps nickels are highly desirable because they represent a level of precision that was not always achieved during mass production. Now let's explore the world of mint errors, where ordinary coins become extraordinary. During the minting process, small mistakes can occur, and those mistakes can create unique and valuable coins. Some 1989 nickels have been found with doubled dies, where parts of the design appear slightly duplicated. Others may show off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual surface marks that make them stand out immediately. There are also planchet errors, where the metal blank itself had imperfections before the coin was struck. These rare features turn a simple coin into a one-of-a-kind collectible. Each error adds character and history, making the coin even more appealing to collectors. Condition plays a huge role in determining value. Most 1989 nickels have been used in daily transactions, which means they show signs of wear, scratches, dullness, and softened details. But a coin that has been preserved in near-perfect condition, with its original shine and crisp features intact, is incredibly rare. High-grade coins are the ones that attract serious interest and can command impressive attention in the collecting world. Imagine the excitement of discovering one of these rare coins in your own collection, an old jar, or even your pocket change. That's the magic of coin collecting. The possibility that something small and overlooked could turn into something valuable and meaningful. The 1989 Jefferson nickel is a perfect reminder that rarity often hides in plain sight. While millions were produced, only a tiny fraction have the qualities that collectors truly seek. Those rare combinations of strong full steps, pristine condition, and unique mint errors are what transform this everyday coin into something special to SO. The next time you come across a 1989 nickel, don't just spend it without thinking. Take a closer look. Study every detail carefully. Because you never know, you might be holding a hidden treasure. And now, for the moment you've been waiting for, in extremely rare cases, with flawless full steps, outstanding preservation, and remarkable mint errors, a 1989 Jefferson nickel has been known to reach an incredible value of $77,000. Top 5. We're diving into the fascinating world of American coinage to explore a seemingly ordinary coin that hides extraordinary value. The 1998 Jefferson nickel. While it may appear like just another 5-cent piece, for serious collectors, this nickel is a rare gem with a story, unique features, and potential worth far beyond its face value. Let's take a step back to 1998. The United States Mint was producing Jefferson nickels that continued the iconic design featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, a portrait that has graced our nickels for decades. On the reverse, the classic Monticello design pays homage to Jefferson's famous Virginia home. At first glance, it seems like any other Jefferson nickel, but the intrigue lies in its rarity, condition, and minting anomalies that make certain 1998 nickels highly collectible. Millions of nickels were minted in 1998, and most entered circulation. That means the majority of these coins show signs of wear, scratches, dulled details, or slightly flattened designs. But collectors know that coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are a different story. A 1998 Jefferson nickel that has been carefully preserved with full luster and sharp detail is already rare, making it a highly desirable addition to any collection. What makes this coin truly exciting are the mint errors and unusual variations. During the minting process, even tiny mistakes can turn an ordinary coin into a rare collector's item. Some 1998 nickels have been found with doubled dies, where parts of the design appear slightly duplicated, creating a fascinating and eye-catching effect. Others show off-center strikes, die cracks, or planchet flaws, small irregularities that can dramatically increase a coin's rarity. Each error coin is one of a kind, giving collectors a unique piece of history that cannot be reproduced. Even small variations, like differences in mint marks or subtle inconsistencies in the metal, can affect a nickel's value. Coins minted in Denver or Philadelphia may carry slight distinctions, and when combined with perfect condition or a rare mint error, they become incredibly sought after. Collectors carefully examine every detail: the contours of Jefferson's profile, the lines of Monticello, even the lettering, because these small nuances can make a huge difference in value. Imagine holding a 1998 Jefferson nickel that gleams with uncirculated brilliance, perhaps even featuring a subtle minting anomaly that sets it apart. That feeling, the excitement of realizing you may have discovered a rare coin, is what makes coin collecting so thrilling. It's not just about the money. It's about history, uniqueness, and the satisfaction of uncovering a hidden treasure. The 1998 Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how a coin that seems common can hold extraordinary potential. While millions were produced, only a small fraction survive in pristine condition or with notable minting errors, making them highly prized by collectors. When condition, sharp details, and rarity come together, an ordinary nickel transforms into a remarkable collectible. So the next time you come across a 1998 Jefferson nickel, take a close look. Study the details, the mint marks, and the overall strike. You might be holding a coin with incredible hidden potential. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. In extremely rare cases, with flawless preservation, perfect strike quality, and exceptional mint errors, a 1998 Jefferson nickel has been known to reach an astonishing value of $74,000. Keep hunting, stay curious, and remember, sometimes the most extraordinary treasures are hiding right in your pocket.